Welcome to episode 2 of the podcast, The Moon Crew. This is Andrew Slacks12.
What's up?
And y'all know me. So we're going to give an update on the YouTube drama situation. And I know y'all think we're milking it, but there's a lot of shit that's gone down, especially between KSI and Deji. Do you know, Andrew, about any of this?
I haven't looked up anything ever since the last podcast. I haven't been addressed about anything, so no, I don't know what's going on.
Well, basically, do you know who KSI and Deji are? Do you remember? We talked about it in the last episode. Do you remember?
I remember talking
They're brothers?
Yeah.
Well,
I just remember about Crypt.
Well, basically, what happened was after Deji dropped his diss track, he released some of KSI's bank statement type things.
What the fuck?
In the music video.
Wait, was this after our podcast already?
No, I believe. Deji ran.
Did we address this the last one or not?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
Anywho, Deji released the bank statement things, and then said that KSI was hiding his girlfriend, and just, brought KSI into all this. Said that he aborted his kid. He got a girl pregnant, then aborted her, aborted the kid. And KSI was like, don't bring me into this. I'm just watching. Don't bring me into this. And the end result was basically KSI blocking Deji on social media and on phone and texting. And we know this because Deji tweeted out, he said something along the lines of, family always has your back, right? With the screenshots.
Yeah, wait, they're brothers?
Yeah.
And they're they're fighting?
They're fighting right now, yes.
What the fuck, who does that?
Well, Logan Paul and Jake Paul did it.
I know, but is it just for attention though?
There's a 50-50 chance, I don't think it's for attention necessarily, but I also didn't think that the Sidemen beef with KSI, and I didn't think that was for attention, but KSI admitted that the Sidemen beef was for attention, so it's possible that it's for attention. Anywho.
It's just not right though. But who was the one who said family comes first?
He said the family always has your back. That was Deji that tweeted that out. And KSI then tweeted something along the lines of getting rid of all the toxic, crazy people in my life. He said
he should have never said family always has your back. Because if he said that, he should have been family's always at your side. Because if they're at your back, then you're obviously they're standing in front of you.
Oh, they always have your back.
Yeah, no, I'm just twisting it.
Anywho, and Deji got butthurt about that. Made a video.
He got booty tickled. He didn't get butthurt. He got booty tickled.
Well, okay then. Anywho, he was upset, and Deji made a video on it. And KSI is basically did a video on it. And then today, Deji came out with a diss track with Crypt, with, hold on. He did it with Crypt, and he did it with Hold on. I gotta get it up. I forget.
That sounds so wrong.
He did it with Jello.
Oh, shit. That sounded so wrong. I'm sorry. He said I gotta get it up.
Jesus Christ. Deji uploaded the video, diss track today. He did it with Jello, Drax, and Crypt, and the song was called Unforgivable, and it's a really decent song. I recommend looking it up. I'll put the link in the description for everybody so they can watch it if you haven't already. Speaking of links in the description, y'all need to subscribe to PewDiePie. And are you subscribed to PewDiePie?
Nope.
You should be.
What's going on with him? Why should I?
Oh, I'll get there.
Reasons of why.
Why
should I?
I will get there. You need to subscribe to PewDiePie, everybody who's listening to this, so we can beat T-Series and keep being number one on YouTube. Check out my song. A link to subscribe to PewDiePie, and a link to my song will both be in the description. Hopefully, if all things work out, y'all should be able to stream and buy my song on all platforms here soon. And don't forget to buy the merch. That'll be in the description too.
And also in the description will be my Instagram.
As always, it'll be mine.
I know, I'm just
as always.
throwing it out there.
Anywho, back on the thing. Enough self-plugging. What happened? The thing with PewDiePie and T-Series is basically this company, this Indian channel, T-Series. It's a company channel. It's beating out PewDiePie for most subscribed YouTuber, and it's this company that like mass produces videos and most likely sub-bots their channel. Do you know what that means?
I feel like it means, I don't know what it means, but I feel like it means...
Sub-botting.
I don't know what it means, but I feel like it means that they're like, faking their subscribers.
Essentially, they're buying basically robots.
Oh, what the fuck?
They're buying robots to add subscribers, and PewDiePie, Felix Schellberg, as he's known as his name, but on YouTube he's PewDiePie. Him, Brad, and I think Syph is the other editor. They make videos daily, and they produce fairly decent content. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's just PewDiePie doesn't really care, but it's just became like a meme.
Yeah.
And so like we need to like keep beating like Logan Paul helped today.
Okay.
Mr. Beast has helped. I forget his name. He's this YouTuber. He bought like $1 million. Justin Roberts. He bought the most expensive billboard in Times Square to put people to subscribe to PewDiePie. Everybody's been doing it, and so that's why you should subscribe to PewDiePie. If you like memes, if you like quality content, and you like slightly edgy jokes, then you should subscribe to PewDiePie. Anywho, back to the main thing. KSI blocked Deji.
Yeah.
Do you think he should have blocked Deji, or do you think they should have made the beef public at all, or do you think they should have kept it?
First off, the beef, I don't get why you're gonna go around beefing with someone and then like, they're both gonna beef with each other, because they both beef with each other, right? Don't get me wrong, they both were beefing. So if one made the move to block the other person, it's a good thing, because first off, the more you add on to the context, the more you add on to the fire, like you put more gasoline in the fire, the more it's just gonna build up, the more it's just gonna blow up. And I think when he blocked him, it was a good decision because I feel like at the end of the day, it's funny too because that is true. Like family should always have your back. They should always have your back. They shouldn't be beefing and stuff. That obviously, if he's blocking him, it's because he's hurt. You know, like it's because he doesn't like what he's doing. So,
well, not only that, but like the song Deji just put out today, "Unforgivable." Mm-hmm. That's a really good song. I like it personally. At the same time, it was very immature, in my opinion, of Deji to make. He teamed up with pretty much all of KSI's enemies. Besides, the only one he didn't team up with was Logan Paul and Quedeca. Like, he basically teamed up with all of KSI's enemies, and basically it's a big fat fuck you to KSI. And I feel like that wasn't really appropriate of Deji to do. Per se, because like you said, that's his brother. KSI is Deji's brother.
It's not okay. I mean, but family goes at it every day.
They do, yeah. But there's a line between entertainment and drama, and like family stuff. And right now, like Deji talking about the abortions that that KSI made these girls, these young women get. You know what I mean? I don't think that should have been brought up. That's a little more private.
You see, that's what I'm saying. That's at our last podcast, like I said, people always have to bring up family, personal issues, just to antagonize somebody. Like, you always gotta antagonize someone. You gotta push their buttons. You gotta get them to a certain limit to where you want them to be, so that they come back at you. They snap back. Because it's like playing with the snake. You know what I mean? You play with the snake with the stick. It's gonna snap back pretty soon. It may like slither and move around like nothing.
But eventually it's gonna...
Yep. And then once that venom hits, that's the crazy shit. Because it's gonna hurt.
I think... Here's the thing about KSI though. If you've listened to any of his music, at least recently, KSI is an okay rapper.
Yeah.
But personally, I think Crypt and Quedeca are the best, like, YouTube rappers that are in this thing.
Yeah.
Like, Rice Gum, he's not in this, but he's an okay YouTube rapper. Logan Paul and Jake Paul, they're okay. But I just discovered Quedeca, and, like, when, this whole KSI and this whole beef, the whole entire situation went down, I think Quedeca, at least in his track Insecure, the KSI diss track, that was great. The fast rapping, it was great. And then Crypt, Crypt was rapping, it reminded me of Busta Rhymes. Have you ever listened to him?
Nope. Busta Rhymes.
Have you heard the song Look At Me Now?
When you say Busta Rhymes, it reminds me of like Casper the Ghost. I don't know why. I don't know why. But yeah, I've never heard of him. Maybe I gotta start doing more research, but it's just like, it's better that I don't know the insight on it, because it's gonna be a he said, she said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be over here like, oh yeah, but didn't this happen? But thank God I don't know, because if I did, then it would be like he said, she said. And nobody wants that, because the more you say he said, she said, then it keeps going and going, and then it goes, yeah, well, she said, he said. You know, like, it's just a whole bunch of bullshit. And that's why, like, I thank God it's when you are when you're in a dramatic situation, when you're pulled up in drama, when you're beefing with someone, it is more about perspective. That is what it should be about. It should be about perspective. It should be about facts. It should not be about all this other bullshit, all this personal problems. It shouldn't be about when they're hitting their weakest moments. It shouldn't be about oh, this person's depressed. Oh, this person has more money than me. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, this person has less money than me. So
in this world,
it makes somebody smaller than me. No, it shouldn't. Oh, this person's white, so he's racist. Or this person's gay, so every single guy that he likes, like, or talks to, he wants to hop on his dick. You know what I mean? So it's just like, like, I don't think it should be like that. It shouldn't be like that.
it shouldn't, no. And that's actually a great segue into what you said you wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
So,
so what I wanted to say. Okay, so first off, I just want to call out something that I've been feeling lately, because it's just like, I feel like it's dumb. Because, so when it's not dumb, I understand where some of these guys are coming from, the ones that aren't out yet,
well, when it's a pretty scary thing to come out.
I get that.
I know from personal experience.
It's like, but it's another thing too. But
as you know,
if you are not out, do not go around fucking around with other people, because then you're hurting that other person.
Yeah, and it gives them mixed feelings.
Yeah, you have to expect them to wait. It's like, before you even fuck around with that person, you ask them, are you willing to wait for me? Are you willing to follow these boundaries for me? Like, are you willing to get hurt along the process of waiting? You know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know. If you are not out, do not fuck around with someone that is fully out and is all about themselves at the moment, and not like literally all about themselves.
Yeah.
They have accepted themselves, is what I mean. Do not acknowledge those people yet until you are ready. That's all I wanted to say, because I mean, it's crazy. And another thing, do not belittle someone because they're gay.
Or trans.
You might just get your ass beat. I'm telling you. No, but that's no.
You shouldn't belittle somebody if their skin color, their sexual preference, their gender identity, their culture,
their money.
Exactly.
Nope.
Here's the thing about the money part, is why you shouldn't. Unfortunately, this is a money world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
everything's built up by money.
We have right now. We're in the United States, for those who aren't listening. Those who are listening from outside of the United States. We have a president, unfortunately, who
don't spill his name. No, I'm just kidding. You could go ahead and say it. But...
Well, of course I can say his name. It's freedom of speech. What's he gonna do? You know what I mean? As long as I don't threaten him,
yeah,
I'm not.
I know that, but I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna threaten him. That would be a no-no. As much as I don't like the man, I don't like him enough to threaten him. You know what I mean? I don't not like him enough to threaten him. But we have a president right now who is basically got where he is because of money.
Yeah.
Like,
I
don't want to get too political, because that's not what we're about. That's not what this podcast is about. And to the Republican viewers that are watching this,
we're sorry, but we're about to cut that shit out.
No. To the Republican viewers that are watching this, it's okay if you disagree with us. I respect everybody's opinion. Just please don't shove it down. Don't shove it in everybody's faces that you think.
Don't shove it down our throats. How about that?
Exactly.
Don't expect us to choke when you say something.
We're shoving we're Democrats. At least I am. Are you Democrat?
I honestly, I don't look into that type of shit. I'm just a hippie. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't look into that, but I feel more like a a free man. I like to be a free man, a hippie, you know, like it's none of those. It's none of those signs, but yeah.
But anywho, we're not shoving that down the throats. That's why we kept the talk about Donald Trump. That's why we kept it very minuscule. We kept it a very small part because I don't want to alienate our viewers. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna pull an Eminem where I'm not gonna go.
Don't use alienate in a sentence that Donald Trump just did. Don't ever do it.
Why?
Because don't they call like people that are like don't have papers and stuff?
They're called illegal aliens. Yeah.
Exactly. And you just said alienate, so it's just.
I did, yeah.
Girl.
Anywho, I'm not gonna, pull an Eminem. No disrespect to the king of rap, but I'm not gonna go, either you're for Trump and you can screw off, or you're against him.
Is he for Trump?
Eminem? No. No. He actually did a whole.
I know who is though.
Actually, did you hear Kanye West actually is distancing himself from politics?
Why? I thought he was 2020 running for president.
Yeah, there's a lot of things we thought were gonna go down.
No,
this is 2018. This is the year that Oreos go up our ass and Tide Pods go in our mouth. Did you hear about that?
Wait, Oreos go up our ass?
Did you hear about that?
I never heard about that one.
Some football teams, some college or high school or whatever, it's not an NFL team, but some football team, a couple players shoved Oreos up their ass and ran naked across the field.
What the fuck? Bro.
What do you think of that?
Oh my god, and then there's the new one where people are just shitting. Have you seen that one? Yeah, where like they start singing the song, Kiki, do you love me?
Yeah.
Are you ready, right? And they're outside of the car, and then like I don't know where they pull their pants down and they shit.
What the fuck?
They like literally shit.
That's taking the Kiki challenge to a whole new darker level.
Exactly. And that's just
That's some weird side of YouTube shit.
Yeah, I know.
That's like
two girls, one cup type of shit.
Jesus Christ, let's not talk about that. I have younger viewers on this channel.
Oh yeah. Do not look that up. Oh shit. If I say don't look it up, they're gonna look it up.
Probably. I have younger viewers on this channel too. My main demographic is about our age. But I do have some younger viewers. So I might age restrict this video. I'm not positive. I don't want to end up in the Wall Street Journal. You know what I mean?
Street Journal?
The Wall Street Journal.
I'm just kidding.
The same people that scrutinized PewDiePie for a joke and took it like 20 levels. Did you hear about that?
No.
Basically,
people can be so petty though.
Do you know that this is years ago? Do you know what Fiverr is? Fiverr? Do you know what that is? It's basically you pay people to do just like certain things, depending on what. There's like categories, like some people.
Are you talking about prostitution?
No.
Okay.
We're not.
What
And there's like, you can like hire a ghostwriter on there, you can have somebody draw you in the Rick and Morty style. There's a guy named Jesus on there, and he looks like Jesus. And you pay like people like $5 to do something. Well, this one group, these one people, PewDiePie was on there and testing the limits of how far he could go. And so he wrote, he told people these two, like, I'm trying to not use the wrong terminology here. These kids, I'll just say these kids, because I don't know, I forget their specific land of origin, and I don't want to offend anybody, so I'll just say these kids. And they're in a setting, and he had them write on a banner. He had them write "Death to all Jews," just to see how far he could go. He didn't actually think they'd do it. And so when the Fiverr video came back, he also had them say subscribe to Keemstar. And so when the Fiverr video came back, he recorded that. And Felix's reaction, he was like, oh shit, you know, and he's like, I'm sorry, I didn't think they'd do that, you know what I mean? Like, and that spawned backlash. And so the Wall Street Journal hopped on freaking all the haters' dicks and wrote an article saying PewDiePie is a Nazi, and they went through hours of his content, and they screenshotted.
Did you hear about the new beef?
Hold on, we'll get there.
Okay, yeah.
The Wall Street Journal basically did a slander article against Felix, and they went through all these different videos. They found a video where he's just pointing off in the distance, and he's in a military uniform, and they said that he was in a Nazi uniform doing the Hitler salute, which he wasn't. He was pointing off in the distance, and they like cut it off to where it looked like he was, you know, doing the Hitler thing. And it was a huge slander article, and it was horrible. Anyways, what about this new beef?
No, because when you said hop on dick, I thought about Cardi B.
Oh God! You mean the wannabe Nicki Minaj?
Did you hear about? Well, both these girls, they got some potential, but they gotta stop being salty and all. Like,
I'm sorry.
We all know Nicki was there first and everything.
Exactly.
Still the spotlight, but still, Cardi B has some good stuff.
Cardi B is a Walmart Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry, but she is.
Okay, well, aside from that, did you hear about the fucking, she ended up divorcing with Offset?
She did?
She's, like, I guess they're over with, like, they're not together, and she's seeing whether or not she wants to file for a divorce. Right? Okay, the funny thing is, I told my best friend before any of this happening, because I got a random notification about Cardi B. Like, I got a weird YouTube video notification talking about Cardi B. It had nothing about getting a divorce, right? And I don't know where, I just told my friend, I was like, bro, how much you want to bet? I was like, freaking Offset and Cardi B are going to divorce pretty soon. And boom, I guess they're filing for a divorce or something. There's like rumors going around saying that they're gonna file for a divorce.
Seriously?
Yes.
God damn.
So I think it's crazy to think about, like, knowing that she has a kid with Offset. Who's she gonna be with next?
I don't know.
Especially with the kid.
It's like, I feel like everybody's breaking up with everybody. Like, you got Ariana with Pete Davidson. Like,
she said he had a big dick. I want to try that out.
Who said that, Cardi or Ari?
Ariana Grande.
Did you see the Thank You Next video?
Yeah.
Dude, I love that. You know
what? A combination of different movies, huh?
Mean Girls, and a couple other movies. I'd have to look that up.
Yeah, me too. I tried to, but I didn't get any of them.
It's a really good video. I think the weirdest part was when they were talking about dating a guy with no teeth.
When she said huge? You know when she said he's huge?
Mm-hmm.
She was talking about Pete. She was talking about his dick. You didn't know that?
No, you think? You think that's what they're talking about?
It was exposed. That's what she was talking about. So if he's huge, I'm gonna try it out.
Maybe
a lot of people say he's ugly, but
Pete Davidson?
Yeah. Do you think he's ugly?
It's not that he's definitely ugly inside, and that's what matters.
Try his butthole. I'm just kidding.
I feel like he's not somebody that I'd want to hook up with.
Who's chill? He could beat me and disrespect me.
But he was being very disrespectful. He made horrible jokes. He was being very disrespectful to Mac Miller. He was being very...
I never heard about that. I never heard why or what happened.
I think it was I think he made like a joke on SNL or whatever, and about Mac Miller, and it was just... I think that was the cause of Ari and his split. And I think that's...
But why would you propose to someone so quick?
I don't know. I mean, Justin Bieber, I think it's Haley Baldwin, I think it is. Let me double check that. I think it's Haley Baldwin.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got married without a prenup.
That's, oh my god. I feel bad.
I mean, she could rob Justin blind.
Or Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber were fucking cute.
They were. Jelena.
Oh. Jelena.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of that, but okay. But yeah, I don't know, I thought they were cute. But yeah, that's the Cardi B beef that I heard. But I also saw it and everything. It's crazy. Wonder how that kid's gonna do.
I don't know.
Not that like I'm just worried for the kid. More like
Oh yeah.
more for this. But yeah.
Personally, I just...
Look.
My thing with Cardi B is that she ruins... The only song of hers that I like is... It's not even hers, it's Bruno Mars's. It's the That's What I Like remix. She was good in that. But the Maroon 5 remix, the Girls Like You, I did a video where I cut her out of it. I cut Cardi B's part. Like, obviously, she's still visually in it in some parts, but she had a whole verse in there. I cut that completely out. Because, I cut it out because that's not how the song's supposed to go, and she ruins the flow. And Adam Levine in that song, he had a really... Have you heard Girls Like You?
Yeah, I have. It's just I don't like all the beef. I don't like how people are beefing with Cardi. Cardi has some good lyrics. She knows where she's coming from. Like the Be Careful With Me talking about, like, you could obviously see that she has so much hate on her and she's still going. Like, to know that she's still going and like to know that she's having her own people, fucking Nicki Minaj talk about her kid. You know what I mean? Like, to know that she's still going and now she got freaking law stuff going on. It's crazy because that shows how strong she could be. And her lyrics can be touching.
Definitely Cardi B. Cardi B, she's definitely a strong woman. I will give her that. She knows what she knows. We know where she's from. She's from the Bronx. Yeah, she's about, the life that she lived, you know what I mean? She just ruins the songs that I've heard her in. She just ruins them, and it just doesn't belong. She's in a different genre. And the reason why the Bruno Mars one worked so well is because that's it. I can't describe it. It's just like, maybe it was just because it was. Have you heard the remix with Bruno Mars?
A little bit, yeah.
I said That's What I Like earlier. I meant Finesse. Earlier, I said That's What I Like. I meant Finesse. Excuse that error. But I don't know. She just doesn't sound...
It's just, I used to like Nicki Minaj. But not that I like Bad Baby.
Oh God, Danielle Bugoli, Cash Me Outside.
Okay, her. Not that, because she says that Nicki Minaj is getting too salty. I believe her, but still, knowing that Bad Baby is coming from there, she is throwing shade anywhere she can go. She's going to Nicki Minaj.
She's clout chasing.
She's jumping.
She's clout chasing is what she's doing because she knows In the words of Rice Gum, she's becoming irrelevant.
She's jumping like a bunny.
Exactly. Because her big moment was the Dr. Phil Cash Me Outside, how about that?
Mm.
That was her big thing. And she says she wouldn't say that again, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She wouldn't do that whole interview the way she did if she got the chance to do it again. But I don't believe that. Because if she didn't do that, she wouldn't have gotten famous.
Yeah, she wouldn't be in.
Her music is trash. Like, I know people think my music is trash.
Flip-flop, sucker.
Like,
You a sock.
I know some people think my music is trash, and that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Exactly.
But Jesus Christ, her music is like... It's like a dumpster fire. It's horrible.
I don't...
Like me, when I do my music,
It's just...
I don't edit it.
When we
You know what I
talk
mean?
about her... Okay, go.
My music, unless I'm singing, like, you know, verbally singing, I don't use auto-tune. My music is literally, I record it, I add it to the beats that I make, I alter, you know, the volume of the beat and my voice, and, you know, I do all that, and then I send it out. I don't auto-tune my voice unless I am singing. I don't pitch correct my voice.
Yeah.
I don't do anything. I sound exactly the same live as I would if I dropped, you know, if I started doing one of my songs in this room.
Yeah. Another thing that when you talk about Bad Baby, I don't
Bad Baby.
If she ever listens to this, you know, if anybody ever like forwards this to her, like if all these people start forwarding it like to all these famous people, it's like, it's not that I personally am hating on her, because I have no hate towards this girl. You know, I just think what she's doing can... If
she changed up her style a little bit, I have a little bit of hate towards her. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't hate on people, because at the end of the day, that is what builds up to where all this drama comes in. And then they start saying, "Oh, you hate me because I got this and that. You hate it." It's not.
Well, yeah, and that's when you
It ain't no hate.
debunk.
It ain't no jealousy. It's none of that stuff. Because
I'm not jealous of her either.
No, I know that.
I'm working my own way up, and I'm not, you know, getting millions of views per song. I'm not got a record label. Like, I mean, I'm signed to Route Note. But if you look up Route Note, you'll see that that's just a free like place where you can upload your music, and it's not actually like contracts. And
Yeah.
So while my music is being distributed and is, you know, being sold and stuff like that, she actually has like a label, you know, that she signed a contract that she gets straight money from.
Yeah. Well,
But I don't.
That's what I'm saying. I
don't fuck with Danielle Bergoli. I don't.
Oh.
I fuck with Logan Paul though.
So you're wanting to accept that she don't fuck with her.
I do not know.
Okay.
I, Vanessa Josephine DeLuna, do not fuck with Danielle Bergoli.
Okay, girl. Okay, well, I don't have beef towards Nikki. I don't have beef towards Danielle. I do not have beef towards any of these people. I appreciate what you're doing in some extent. I feel like sometimes they could be doing so much, and then to the point when people bite back, they get like, oh, like, ow, what the fuck? Like, where did this come from? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, I have no beef towards them. I do not have beef towards any of them. I don't. Why would I? There's no sentimental meaning to it. But I just feel like some famous artists have to understand that sometimes what their role and what they're doing, what they say, every move they make, always adds up to all these future references.
And here's the thing: is these days on YouTube, especially on YouTube, if you want to get big, you gotta get controversial. You gotta get somebody to be like, hey, that's wrong. And then like, it gets sent, you know, that's how usually things go viral, is it's either good, like Justin Bieber, when he was starting out in his room, singing Chris Brown and stuff like that, when, you know, when he was just a wee younger, he's like the original YouTube star. And then, I think it was Usher that noticed him. This was years ago, so.
I think Little Pump started like that too.
Little Pump, don't get me started on the whole mumble rap thing.
No.
We need more like Eminem, and like that's what I'm trying to do. That's the kind of music that I do. I don't do that mumble rap. I do like, music has to have substance. Little Pump, he talks about.
He is mad sexy though. I had to put that out there. I'm just saying.
He talks about drugs. Here's basically his songs. Drugs, women, guns, and fucking. It's like The Weeknd. You know who I'm talking about, right? You know, I can't feel my face.
I love The Weeknd.
I do too. But his songs are always about drugs or
Baby,
sex.
call out my name. See, that was Selena Gomez.
That was about Selena Gomez though. That had substance.
Uh-huh.
That he was expressing his emotions. That's what I want to hear.
Really feel his emotions in that song. I felt it.
He cried on stage when he performed.
Chills, bro. I was like, oh my god, because you could feel where he's coming from.
I have that on my
I
phone.
have it right now. I have chills right now thinking about it.
Shiz, you can tell that Abel, that's his name by the way, Abel, you could tell he was really in his feelings.
Yeah.
With that song, and he truly did love Selena.
He was so cute though. Why would you do him like that? People say he was all ugly because of his hair and shit. Oh, you should have seen when he cut that shit off. He cut.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody at the end of the day, Post Malone when he cut his hair.
Post Malone got them. Post Malone, I love Post Malone. I fuck with Post Malone.
It's like you cannot ever judge somebody by their character, because at the end, do not ever judge somebody by their character, because they can always end up changing their character at the end of the day. Do not judge a book by its cover, because there are so many chapters to it and there's so much you're gonna get from it. Do not ever judge it by its cover. There's so much to it. There's not just the cover. You know what I'm saying? There's chapters. It changes.
There's chapters in everything that we look at. In my opinion, everybody's life is a book. And there's a beginning and there's an end. And the ups and downs in your life is the start and end of a chapter. And so, like, for instance, a chapter in, like, Eminem's life, for instance, was when he was, with his mom, and he was struggling, and trying to get into rapping. Because back then, there was a few white rappers, but for the most part, you were made fun of if you tried to rap and you were white, because it was a primarily black genre. A chapter in his life was getting past all of that and, like, getting to the point where, like, he was with Dr. Dre and, like, you know what I mean? Or, like, another chapter is his relationship with Kim. You know who Kim is? His ex-wife?
Nope.
No?
Doesn't he have a daughter?
Haley. Yeah, he has a couple of them. Haley and, I can't remember his other one. Huh.
I don't know. I just know about Haley. That's why I said it.
Because that's who he usually raps about.
Yeah. It's crazy. Preference? No, I'm just kidding.
It's not necessarily. Here's the thing: is he admits he's tried to keep Haley hidden. You know what I mean? But at the same time, he'd rap about her constantly. So, like,
I don't think there's an ending to any book.
There is. There's an ending to a book.
I think it's just, as soon as you hit the ending, it's the beginning of just the start.
Well, the ending to your book is the end of your life.
Oh.
However,
It's like a big ass dictionary.
Exactly. However, that's when the sequel comes in, and that's your legacy. Like Stan Lee, or Stan Lee or Steven Hillenburg.
Yeah.
You know who Steven Hillenburg was?
No, girl, I do not.
Creator of SpongeBob.
Oh yeah, didn't he die?
Yes, unfortunately at ALS, which there'll be a link in the description.
Wait, what does ALS mean?
You know Lou Gehrig's disease? You might know it by that.
No, but I get in trouble at school, and in ALS is basically like an in-school suspension, and that's what they call it.
No, it's a very serious
It's
disease.
Alternative learning space. Wait, yeah, alternative learning space.
Yeah, that's not what that means. No, not in this sense. Look it up.
He
I
died
don't.
from an alternative learning space.
Please don't make fun of him. He was very, just like Stanley. He was very near and dear to my childhood, and I cried. When I found
Yeah, I
out.
like SpongeBob too. I'm just saying. I'm making fun of the word. Like
But-
for my school, I'm making fun of my school. because
Anyways.
they said that.
There'll be a link in the description to donate to a few charities based around ALS. It'd be awesome if you guys would donate.
I have no beef towards ALS, by the way. I'm just saying my school's petty as fuck for having that name.
It'd be awesome if my viewers could donate to that as well. I think we're just about done here. Is there anything you want to talk about? Anything else real quick?
No.
All right.
Aside
Well, this has been...
from nothing.
Alright, well this has been Andrew Slacks 12, and y'all know me. Links in the description. Till next time, I will see you guys in my next video, and Andrew will see you guys in the next podcast. Okay.